guys, welcome to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Friday, early afternoon, whenever it actually is that you see this. I hope the day is treating you well, you're looking after yourselves, and yeah, everything's all right wherever you are. Obviously, I normally do my lives. I do a 12 p.m, I do a 7 p.m. live, so if you aren't aware, that's when you'll catch me actually speaking fully on all these topics. Hit the bell notification so you know exactly when I'm going live. But what I will also be doing is what you're seeing in this video is just very small snippet videos, sort of 4-5 minutes long, punchy news information that if you can't watch the live longs for the watch along, for that long, or you can't join live or whatever the reason may be, you still get 5 minutes of punchy information. So it suits all comers, okay? So in this video, we're talking a little bit about Eberechi Eze and his release clause. As well as that, we'll also be talking about the Djed Spence situation and the update on that. So plenty to get into, plenty to talk about. Just want to say that if you're new, give us a subscribe. You're very much welcome to join us for the journey. And I'm going to start with the Eberechi Eze one because obviously that's probably why you've joined this whole live. I don't think you'll probably be joining as much for Djed Spence as you would be Eberechi Eze. Okay, so this came out from Heung-Min who said that Spurs are one of the clubs keen on Eberechi Eze signing this summer. The player has a release clause in his deal currently worth £60 million plus add-ons worth in the region of 8 million. So I said on the live stream, look at it as a deal of 68 million because that's what you want it to be. You want to pay those add-ons. That means he's done well, the club's done well, everyone's done well out of it, right? And I asked, I talked about it, and I said it's one of those with buy options. Normally what it is you normally pay a massive chunk, if not all of it, up front. Now, if Spurs can work out a deal where, they can get this 60 million spread out over at least 3 years, then it's feasible and you can stomach it. If you're having to spend 60 million off the bat, that takes a huge impact on the rest of your summer dealings, right? So I think Spurs need to be doing this. I really do. As you all know, is still my number one target. That hasn't changed for months now. And I'm all for this. People talk about, where's he going to play? When you've got that much talent, you will find places for them. Okay? It's good to have rotation, if not anyway, So there's that on Eberechi Eze. When we talk about now on Djed Spence, this deal is obviously a little bit further advanced than the Eberechi Eze one. So let me load it up. So it came from Fabrizio Romano, and obviously you're going to be a club where he's going to be talking about you a lot because he honestly, if he knows you're going to be busy, he talks about you all the time. He tweets about you. It's good for clicks. It's good for things like that. And I'm not digging him out for that, by the way, because that's just smart. Okay, so earlier this morning, he said that Genoa keep advancing in talks with Tottenham to sign Djed Spence on permanent transfer after a successful loan spell. Negotiations continue with all parties keen on reaching an agreement in June. So I said on the live stream as well, I said I don't mind us knocking a couple of million off the asking price. I mean, the buyout for his deal at the moment is 8 million. If Spurs were to take 6 million, for example, I see him doing well in Italy and someone buying him, right, from the Premier League. So, you might get 20 million for Djed Spence. So in that realm, if Spurs were to put a 20% sell-on fee clause alongside that 6 million, you sell him for 20. If you don't know maths, I can break it down quite easy for you. Take that 20, divide it by 10, and then times it by 2. That would be your 20%. So that's an extra 4 million. So the deal ends up being about 10 million. Spurs aren't cash strapped. They don't need that money. I wouldn't mind them taking a bit of a punt on this sort of deal and kind of going, look, we're going to do 6 million. We want 20% release sell-on clause, which I think Genoa would do, to be honest. So I'm interested to see what you all think about those two deals. Obviously, I spent 45 minutes talking about these sort of deals and other things with the guys on the live stream, which, like I said, 12 p.m, 7 p.m, join us. It's way more interactive and way more interesting. And obviously, if you can't, that's fine. Watch these. I'll still message you in the comments section. Don't worry. I'll still be here to chat. But that is the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video. If you did, hit me in the comment section below your thoughts, feelings about the Eze release clause, the Djed Spence progression of deal. Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, end of the video. I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.